poster poll by say NDC a party be a Ghana for omunye political omunya ya nkombeto ama. But the problem is nipa or ye flag bearer, that is former President John Dramani Mahama. Ono no mun penasem. Na nkomunya NDC party na nkombeto ama omo. Sisi no oma bre the new patriotic party to one extent. But Dr. Mahmoud Bamia and a Ghana for na a penasem. Now that is the dilemma. Womo omo ni any political party omo facing. That is according to the research of Dr. Smart Sapo. Now former President John Dramani Mahama asanswa kanihubium already established the free SHS in Komo and various non-political actors, even Menas Azuri Akasa as a sanye mano he shouldn't waste the precious time of Ghanaians. Now after the political actors crying Kasao Adaklu chief and Okasa no be paid the location of Adaklu 16 miles and I say 26 kilometers away from Pando or Frihoa 61 kilometers Uboko drew Adaklu Akpeteme Ketekachi Nina Eben Adaklu. Now Adaklu they were motu omaba in 2016. Former President John Dramani Mahama losing by a margin of 44.4%. 2016, almost 972, 8.4%. That is how low Adaklu for Etuma, His Excellency Nana Danko. Surprisingly, voting pattern increased by 50% in 2020. 1,967 and to Obama, His Excellency Nana Danko for Adaklu constituency. 80 out of 972 to Obama 1,000 and a control 1,900 nearly 2,000. So a double year over 100% 2020. Now so His Excellency former President John Dramani Mahama 10,465 votes representing 90.3%. In 2020 and we call for the comeback no after the winner 13,250 votes representing 86%. It is only bas from by 4% and a 4% in na ere a koto aba ama His Excellency Nana Adudankwa Ekufuado. Adaklu chief no statement or yeno ebe masa vote no akwa abro. Because one of the sentiments and almost spread over voter region said His Excellency Nana Adudankwa Ekufuado ye nipa ope voter region for asem. Or nipa or ye tribalistic or ye can tribalistic. It is at any wrong with him. Now Dr. Mahmoud Bamia Mokakafa Bana and the same biom nambeka because it's coming from the same region as former President John Dramani Mahama. 4% for no rejected no ewa Adaklu. Now and some idea about already on free SHS. The National Health Insurance Scheme, another fabricated concocted lie by the former president. What is surprising about it is that journalists are supposed to know better. Or make sad remarks now. Or giving a round of applause at Kempinski Hotel. Now, chiefs is someone trains our journalists in the view. Emma information and Brombo TV so. Engineer paint you many emphasize information. Or man can become a master. Now you could see a statement by Adaklu chief regarding water supply. Say former President John Dramani Mahama say all free power around 2016. Journalists for Obon and Semama now water supply is 76%. His Excellency Nana Adudankwa Ekufuado so from 2017 to 2024 on far 1 gallon and count 1. Fine, your politics there, but intro coming from a former president is totally disgraceful and shambolic. Because according to records, His Excellency Nana Adudankwa Ekufuado Juma Wayeno 37 million gallons of water no their account. 4% of the money is not even 1 gallon, but 37 million of gallons of water. And His Excellency Nana Adudankwa Ekufuado Yanko statistics from National Population Census. So many political. Almost a statement of making say 2020 population census every 10 years urban areas 76% is former president Khan. It was 96.4 in urban areas and 74.4 in rural areas. Now, you waste time, baby. Because the political actors. You go tie adaklu henene ankasa. The statement okay say omo jomo pentro domo pa ni nipa odi kontompo edi juma. You go tie the heneno ekai.
By the time we left office, access to clean drinking water was 76%. In 8 years, not 1 gallon has been added.
Undoubtedly, it is during the administration of Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo that Adaklu district had the first police station constructed, which subsequently led to the construction of an office accommodation for a district police commander. It is true that this administration, Adaklu district, has seen the construction of the first third road leading to the district capital. It is also true that under your administration, a district court with accommodation for judges has been constructed. Mr. President, Adaklu district shall have a district hospital by 2024 under the Agenda 111 initiative. The soil has been cut and construction work is ongoing speedily. As if that is not enough, it is true that under your administration, Adaklu district is enjoying the first pipe-borne water system. An answer to our ancestors' cry and prayers. We are eternally grateful, Mr. President. Today, as you commission this water system, permit me to refer to the Igbo proverb, "He who brings cola brings what? Life," and state that he who brings water brings life. You have brought life to the people of Adaklu, and on dependence on rivers as well as streams, especially for drinking, has become a thing of the past.
We are in Koko so another fabricated and concocted lie by Okujeto Ablakwa, Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, Member of Parliament for Nongtong, and Honorable Atoforsen, Minority Leader, regarding LI almost say Omuni Mushi, say LI, say the sirens, Bema members of Parliament, not traffic or maybe it. Now, so videos are popping up. At time, Honorable Dominic Ayini, at the proposal on the top floor of the Parliament, not Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, etna the left side. But when Nanchi were back out categorically, I be deny say Onihu she. When they just say they lack conviction, say Ampa Iriadiaba Ghana force Mompe. You accept it. Next time we will learn our lessons and we move forward and we apologize. But we didn't drop the contumpo Everton member of Parliament. And dia efe, and dia set nefota. From the flag bearer to now, among members of Parliament. You could see on former Central Regional Minister Kwame Duncan, Ewukoko Ejumadienso.
Kwame, you 2 years, I mean, we are share. I'm a kid, I say, opposition. Hey. Sir, or your mom compa. Mem feed them, them cajun abano. Na Mancasa Samano. Not today. Me in them when you hope. So as all the Yammer bar, Kwame. Or as a magic. Or as all the Imguasas bar, Kwame, Marancasa. Namaka. And Marancasa no matter being a bay, Medina, no say Mguasa Maji. Courage of conviction. You will yada, impart them no the wusu, oye. Kwame, no dos an answer. Na, where you are Mozibai, my print to cry that come. government withdraws LI allowing MPs, judges use sirens, speed limit exemptions. Now, Mode Oya Atoforson, this statement are we release pretentious. I there and when we Jinafa baby when you more kodo want some away Namum a ban the statement no issue no quarrying Oya could be summoned nor other year Oya na man yasam no quite kitty point. Now, Kwame, Oban Aban Oya Ministry of Transport. More amendment. I was calling Oya Regulation 74 of LI 2180 amended. Na Regulation 39. Also, the principal enactment is amended in Regulation 74 of the by the substitution of sub-regulation 3 of 3, that is sub-section 3. Despite sub-regulation 1, a siren or bell may be fitted as a warning appliance and used on the following classes of motor vehicles. A government vehicle used for official purposes by the head of state. B, a police service vehicle. C, a motor vehicle used by the Ghana National Fire Service. D, a motor vehicle used by the National Ambulance Service. E, a motor vehicle used as an ambulance by a hospital or clinic. F, a motor vehicle used by other recognized government security agencies. And G, a bullion vehicle registered by the licensing authority. And see, Kwame, the Minister of Transport, E, no was a crop parliament.
Oh, and then also saying,
no, na Kwame, me, where free do. Makambi biara offer NDC for either do your party or parliament. The bar catcher or mind there send this for a cassa. Moon send a bien motion ye NDC. Kwame, audio visual Sibia or your parliament for audio visuals are we pay him. 1. Speaker, I'm not saying answer send it. I know what's our baby. So can say private members bill. Some days I know yes lecture says they were Legon says ma the masini warangasa idim. Nemimde oyaza eye abua omani nara. Ibe ye bufu efi parliament do. Eye bufu efi nwa wo mbreshebeguma wo som aban na Oman onke biche nti za obabade binom wode wo hihia sunku bi nida na ni nansa adwuma ye ni na ebia obi ntase ni na your part for assisting the peace of our country be ye bufu pi efi ho nti Kwame wase ni do sane nansa na se lecture bi record a oye speaker o ho madam asemi bede nanyim reporter waba papers p will capture social media on the onto that them amendment of legislative instrument onto that onyim kwan a oba abada parliament Kwame ze onu tonche a okujeto ablakwa ni Facebook no so oda abobo ho de no so dam LI a wa be a what amendment abai onto that ohun da na mo ye yije wo mi de speaker aka don ye da wati nti obahwe ne wa hwehwem nwa wo fa na chi de what the bay. These are all public matters. The speaker and then okujeto ablakwa denying knowledge of this amendment to the legislative instrument. Kwame say ehwe audiovisual asa Mo woni na wa ha. No ye da wazi oye da yebotuma abomo bia chain. Obia order select committee on subsidiary legislation. Parliament won shishen ayo opposition. Obia wo opposition on order no. Enti yekese wo parliament. Impa order subsidiary legislation. Ochada mbranka kama otititi daman ningen committee a anaku a wo hwadon opayi no order hwanu ye honorable Dominic Ayeni.
Yeah.
Did I get the name right?
Ayeni.
Oh yeah. Ayeni. Yeah, it is the Union Kofomo. Ayeni. Yes. It's a banker here. Kwame.
It's a very nice guy.
Kwame. Only not done. Audiovisuals and speaker Tegum. Speaker na answer.
Also on you.
Only motion or Tegum. Moyi Parliament. Mbeshebe go free reason komo about the process. All kade obey the consensus biara wo biara. Obotum kona wayi oya ministry na kadin komo. Na ministry na tuma capture. Ansana osana kwame subsidiary legislation say what the bottom parliament on yada oba parliament ma parliament wo bobo ho. What the bottom parliament na se kase bia bibia kron about the parliament for 21 sitting days. No, I'm not sure. No, I'm not. And see, speaker na news is the chair parliament. Oh yeah, me say be gwafoni there. Say concern bi o ho a. Emo hweden fi won ye na ho adwuma ansa na wa about the parliament. Emma oyo panyin oda no a ma bonidin oya owura ayene. Okro. Obimpo before he spoke. Obimpo kada. But the parliament is not seized with it. It hasn't become a business of parliament yet. No parliament speaker kada oyanukwa na mum by experience. Even though on the parliament him on ye hejuma. Now so yet to the man among ye the man she said P and sana waba. Pre-laying. It doesn't spoil anything. Speaker Tegoma or kadmasemi. In the chi aye never beje goma or kada ampa. Mr. Speaker, the man yet to one more yanyi or friend or ya ministry in common. May have consensus I won na into one me ask yadi oh yeah and she shall not come attorney general. Attorney general one the drafting adina kwame one way. Shama attorney general so Shejumana no the bay. Well address to the chairperson parliamentary committee on subsidiary legislation. Kwame for purposes of unity Mr. Kakada Mankai so that amount for NDC party wosu na hoban. Attorney General say the subject matter the above matter subject matters, that's Road Traffic Amendment Regulations 2024, further to the meeting of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Subsidiary Legislation held at the committee room 10E at the East Wing, 10th floor of Job 600 building on 14th February 2024 to consider the Road Traffic Amendment Regulations 2024. Please find attached the revised regulations for your consideration. The regulations have been revised in accordance with the amendments agreed to by the committee. The amendments are indicated in bold print for ease of reference. And see, committee what concerns, and especially Kwame, the information we have it is that NDC party kade so one for them what concerns are which are that the members of parliament must have siren in their vehicle, that again they must not also be subject to speed limit. If those concerns were not captured, then as a committee they will not permit the laying of the airline.
On don't break king.
Exactly. Kwame, NDC portion of the committee. And see, there is information there. Finally, when the airline was ready to be laid in, they had to call Ayene. Oh yes, Nina.
Ayeni. And Ayeni
na namuko. They had to call him for him to agree before the LI was laid. And Kwame, what are we seeing? It's first and foremost, and such audio visuals now. Okujetua Blackwa was sitting to the left of Owura Ayene, and doing all the gestures. Even though he was not on his feet, he was in somehow, if you may put it, in agreement and in cahoot with whatever Ayene was saying on the floor of Parliament. The audio visuals are all over the place. Yet, Kwame, you have a minority leader. The both not trying to mistakes. Jermaine Kwampo Crystal spread Jermaine. Minority leader. Draft her Mama Obimpo and check and check.
Drafty, Obi not drafty.
In Northern Sashase, Obi drafting or drafted, said you or drafted, said you or drafting because some of them are said you and don't Sashase. Your characteristic of him really releases open.
Don't personalize.
Yes. Oh,
I don't like that. Let's deal with the issue.
No, it's not about you liking or not liking. Please.
I don't like it.
He is a minority leader, and indeed the things which go out must speak of a good leader. It must speak of someone who is indeed abreast of the things he's doing.